YouTube. I feel like it's been a little while since I've been on here. To be completely honest, I feel like I've just been in a bit of a YouTube slump. I haven't found the motivation or the energy or the inspiration to create videos. And I think just because I've had a really busy period, I obviously launched my book, which is really exciting. It hits shelves August 25th. Got quite a few baseline launches coming up. And I just feel like I've been busy with mum life and general living and normal work and clean treats and the app. Like I've just had so much going on and it's been amazing, but I just haven't had the energy and space to be motivated to do YouTube videos. But I really miss it. I really love YouTube as a platform. So I thought I would just pick up my camera today and see what I get up to. I've got quite a busy morning. I just went for a walk and then I'm gonna go home and do a at-home session from the Balance app. I'm really enjoying just having the workouts on the app and being able to select what I feel like doing. Then make some food. I've got a big baseline meeting at 12. I've got a meeting with Lindsay beforehand. And yeah, I thought I'd just bring my camera along. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do an at-home workout. Click my Balance app. So this is the main training screen. So what I'm gonna choose, I'm gonna scroll up. So home workout or gym workout, less than 30 minutes or 30 to 60. I'm gonna stick with less than 30 because time, you know. Then you can select what type of training you'd like. So I think we're gonna go Pilates style today. And then you can select what you wanna work. So lower body, upper body, core, full body, or I might go full body. Get a bit of everything in, go, and then all your options will come up and you can choose. So I'll just click the first one and we'll go with that. So got a warm up, all your exercises listed. You can follow along like this or you can click start and then they'll have a timer and it will take you through the rest breaks. You can turn your sound on or you can turn music on, whatever floats your boat. But let's get into it.
Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Yeah. Go and play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Might need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I take that. Ask them now what say that. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now. All these lanes gonna zone out. And all these lanes gonna tell you what I did and they twist and they worse till I fall out. But I know that, so I keep what I'm doing cause I own that. And I stay in the lab and I kill everything, but I don't ever move, I'm a Kodak. So I'm gone, finally back in my home. I'm working like so much, they swear I had me a clone. Can't answer my phone now, just leave it there, that tone. Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now. Cause I'm back in my zone now. Zone now. Ballin' can't beat me up cause I'm back in my zone now. Back in my zone now. Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone. Please don't let me into my zone. 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 Please don't let me in. Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time on my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne. Yeah.
Workout's done, and excuse my face, it is a little bit pink because I got skin needling done yesterday. But I'm gonna make a smoothie. Of course, I went into the Balance app and I had a lot of frozen pineapple. I seem to like buy lots of frozen fruit and then just store it. So this one is a pineapple coconut smoothie and it's really easy because there's not many ingredients. So vanilla protein powder of your choice. You guys know I've always used the Happy Way one because it's clean, it's easy to digest, and it tastes really good. Coconut water or normal water. I'm out of coconut water, so I'm using plain water. This is actually frozen coconut flesh, and yes, I had this in my freezer. You can actually just get it from Coles, and frozen pineapple. But I think I'm gonna add one more ingredient because MORLIFE have greens powder that have its pineapple coconut flavor, so that works perfect. Mix it up, blend, and you're done. So let's do it. Last time I used frozen coconut flesh, it doesn't fully break up, so you might have little chunks of like, almost tastes like shredded coconut, but it's kind of nice. And I feel like if you wanted this to be more calorie dense and more filling, use coconut milk. That actually would have been so much nicer, but this is just a nice little snack because I'll actually eat lunch as well, but this is really good like post-workout. Get something into my system straight away. Cheers. How excited are you?
My YouTube for living.
Yeah, well, it's my YouTube channel, but excited?
Yeah.
How excited?
Very excited.
What are we doing today?
Mum, I didn't get my flying aeroplane with remote control. We're going to order it online.
Okay, but are you excited for nippers?
Yeah.
How excited? Show me. Daddy, you excited for nippers?
Very excited.
Steve signed him up this week. I was like, yes, that's so cool. Okay, stop clicking my chair now, please. So it's Baba. 1. Thank you. We are so excited. Steve's been saying he wanted to get him into nippers for so long. So
yeah,
every Sunday be our little morning routine. Go down and watch him do his nippers. Do you need keys to shut that?
Yes,
it's actually really cold today. Whoa, that light. Yesterday and today, I've heard this week is our last cold snap of winter, and we're going to spring. So, but kids don't feel the cold.
We've had it pretty good.
Yeah, and don't you reckon kids don't feel the cold?
No.
They're just like, they love it. He's so pumped. So yeah, I'll film what I can, but very excited. And then later on today, I've got 10 signed copies of my books. So on my social media, on Snapchat, Instagram stories. Oh, that's my rain sound. I listen to rain when I go to sleep at night. I've got 10 signed copies of my book, and I've let out clues on my Snapchat and Instagram stories for everyone to come and find me, and the first people that find me on the Gold Coast, they get the signed copies. So I think the clues are pretty easy, but the Gold Coast still is like semi-big, so that'll be fun.
I've never known a love so steady.
So we've just found out today, oh wow, rainbow. Today is not the actual day it starts, it's just sign-on day. I got so sad. We can still go for a swim at the beach though, hey? Should we still go for a swim in the sand and the beach? Look at the view. It's very flat out there, Taj. I can't see many waves.
Anyway, your heart could bear.
You didn't get to do nippers today, did you?
No.
And he's actually 5 days too young, so they're putting in a special request to see if we can get in. But we're gonna have some yummy brekkie, and then I don't know what we'll get up to today. Not pretty, but I just chopped it all up. It's like a massive roast veggie stack. These are like sweet potato rosties. Little man's got peanut butter on toast, and Steve has just gone to the toilet. He's not feeling very well. Again, he's not feeling very well. Taji, he's got squirty bum. He means sore tummy. I reckons he ate something last night. But anyways, this looks delicious.
I've never known a brighter sunset.
It's good.
But every day I see it rise. I never thought it could be better until I saw it in your eyes.
So we just went for a big scooter and walk around this massive park, which is nice, but Steve has like really bad food poisoning. He gets it so often. He had last night, I was with the girls, but at this alpaca farm, which was so much fun. I'll tell you about that in a second. But yeah, he had this pizza with duck on it, and he's so sick, like at both ends. So I just dropped him at home, gave him some charcoal. I was like, you just sleep it off and we'll try and go out for the day. So we went for a big scooter ride and got a little adventure. So we are down at Broadbeach Park. Got Levi setting the sign up. We've got little man. Oh, Rocky Road. No, Lynn's in the background. Hi guys. Hello.
Hi, Daddy.
We're just setting it all up, and then the girls on the road. Hello everybody. The end of this vlog kind of did not go how I thought it would. I thought we'd have Tasha's nippers and then we had a really fun family day planned, but Steve is still so sick. He's currently in the spare room. He's been vomiting and on the toilet all day, the poor thing. He gets food poisoning often and really bad. But anyways, I had a nice afternoon with giving the books out, and then Tasha had a big play at the park with this new friend that he met, and I really get along with his mum, and I met her partner today as well, so that was really beautiful. And then we just had a really chill night at home. So little man's in bed now. But yesterday with my girlfriends, we went to a place on the Gold Coast. It's like an alpaca farm, and you can go and have a picnic and get pizzas and drink wine and then like cuddle and get selfies with the alpacas. I'll put some photos up on the screen of our day. It was so much fun. I definitely recommend doing it if you are on the Gold Coast, and especially if you've got kids. Taj would definitely love it, so I'm gonna take him up there. Well, me and Steve want to take him up there soon. But lately I've been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of inner work around expectations, and I've touched on it a little bit on my social media before, but I feel like I'm still working through it. And excuse, sorry I look like crap. I feel quite tired by the end of today, but anyways, oh, Taj calling me. All right, I'm back. He just needed the hall light on. My bad. Mum life. Yeah, so lately I've been doing a lot of reflection and a lot of thinking and a lot of, I suppose, growth around expectations, around boundaries, around triggers. Just this last 6 months since I started working with my coach Taylor, I've just learned so much about myself, about my patterns, about my beliefs, about my blueprint, my triggers, how I communicate, why I communicate a certain way, why I'm triggered by certain things, and not only learning about it, but finding tools to have around my belt to help myself work through it and just find newer, more helpful ways that serve me and the people around me even better. And that's just a life journey, constantly learning and growing, and I'm just all for that. And this year has been a lot of that for me, which is awesome because it just gets me more and more aligned with who exactly I am, what my mission is, what my purpose is, who I've got around me, the energy I want to bring, the energy I like to be around, like all that good stuff. But one thing I've been working around a lot lately is expectations. And just even today, it was a little, I feel like a little test, but if we expect something from someone or a certain situation, if we have expectations, whether it's a little bit of expectations or a lot of expectations, and a lot of us don't like to admit that we do expect, but majority of us do. If we have any expectations on an outcome, we are setting ourselves up to feel disappointed. There is so much pain around, one, hanging on to how things used to be with a situation, an environment, a person, and hanging on to that and expecting it to stay like that. And there's also a lot of pain around expecting people to show up a certain way or situations to turn out a certain way and they don't. There's just pain around that. We feel disappointed. And I feel like I've had to do a lot of work around this, and like little situations keep popping up that I feel like the universe is saying, here's your opportunity to practice what you've been learning. And even today, like, it didn't put me in a bad mood. Obviously I felt so sorry for Steve, and like I was like, go and sleep, you need to rest. But I was so disappointed that we missed out on our family day. We really value and appreciate Sundays together as a family, whereas we're not working, although I had to work a little bit today, but he was sick anyway. But our Sunday is our family day where we just get so much connection and quality time together. It's restful, but it's adventurous. It's just, lately we've been really like expressing how much we appreciate with each other. And when he was so sick, I just felt so disappointed, and I said to him, wow, even this, like I expected us to have this like amazing family day, and now I'm like, And it was just one situation. So I just thought it was something I wanted to share. Obviously, like, didn't cry about it. But in life, if you are finding that you are feeling disappointed a lot with yourself even, it might be your results in work or your results in health and fitness or your connection with this person, or you thought that event was meant to be like this. Like, it's because we're putting expectations on how people should be, how people should talk. Even I feel like on social media, we expect people with followers or celebrities or people with an audience or people that are in this field to look a certain way, to speak a certain way, to chat about certain topics. There's so much expectation around other people and on ourselves that we're constantly feeling disappointed. Can you imagine living in a state, in an emotional place where you can drop all expectations and you're that adaptable and flexible that you just go with the flow and you're okay with no matter what happens? That to me is goals. So the first step to changing something is just being aware. If you're aware of what's going on and why you're doing something, that's like the first step, because once you're aware of it, then you can put little steps in place or learn new tools to change it. If you're that unconscious that you don't even know or understand, no judgment, we've all been there, you have to start somewhere. Until I started doing this real inner work, like, I would sometimes be like, why do I feel like this? Why am I so upset about that? Why am I triggered by that? Oh, I'm feeling angry about that again. But until you start digging into that and peeling back the layers and maybe even looking at like your blueprint as to what you thought your life would be right now, if you don't understand it, you can't make changes towards it. So you are left feeling stuck and upset and disappointed all the time. So I love sharing these little snippets as to what I'm learning, because I know there will be someone out there that you might just be starting your journey and be like, wow, I never thought of it like that. Or you might be in the middle of your journey and be like, yes, that's what I'm going through as well. Like, good reminder to be more aware if the lighting just changes, because there's bloody dolphins on the TV. So I feel like it made me all blue. Yeah, I just love sharing this stuff and whatever I'm going through or whatever I'm experiencing in case it can help someone else out there. I'm never ever jumping on my social media to say, I know it all, I've got all the answers, I'm awakened, I've done all this work, like, I know it's right. Not at all. I am deep in this work and I'm learning all the time. Like, ask my coach, like, I'm constantly sending him messages. Every time I see him, I've got a million questions. I'm trying to read books, I'm listening to podcasts, I'm journaling a lot. I see him 3 times a week. One's theory and twice is physical, but half the time through the physical, I'll end up just like chatting to him, asking him questions about certain things that I'm feeling or going through that week. And for me, having a coach has just been an absolute life changer on so many levels. But if I can share what I'm learning and a bit of wisdom here and there, or a lesson that I've learned, or a situation that I'm going through, and it helps one person out there, then it's worth me sharing. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I just wanted to share that, and just in case you find yourself feeling disappointed a lot, it's good to sometimes just reflect back on ourselves and sit with it and go, well, what expectation did I have on that person or that situation or myself to leave me feeling disappointed? If I didn't have expectations on having XYZ outcome, then I'd be like, cool, not meant to be, or meant to be, it'll happen when the time's right. But when we get so attached to something being a certain way, a lot of the time, because life doesn't go to plan, shit happens, we get left feeling disappointed. So yeah, I just wanted to bring awareness around that, because it's what I'm learning, and I found it really, really helpful for myself to be catching myself and getting better at lowering those expectations. The goal for me is to be unshakable, and this isn't a word, but untriggerable, and just emotionally at peace. Not reactive, super flowy, super adaptable, not stressed, like not attached to anything, and just have a really open mind. And I feel like I'm really working towards that, and I feel such changes in myself as to who I was 6 months ago. It's crazy, but it's a really cool journey. So along the way, I'll continue sharing, and if it sits with you, cool. If it doesn't, that's totally cool as well. It might not vibe with you, you might not be ready to hear it, you might not relate to it, or maybe I'm not explaining it in a way that you understand. You might hear the same message from someone else and it resonates with you, and that's cool. But just know my intention jumping on any platform of social media is to help. So if this did help, I would love if you could let me know below. I absolutely love reading all of your comments. And let me know below also, what would you like to see from my channel? Because I feel like I'm lacking a bit of motivation and inspiration when it comes to YouTube at the moment. I got 2 video ideas. I want to do a favorites video because I haven't done one of those in probably like 5 years, and I'm way overdue. And I always just get asked what my favorite products are for XYZ. And after catching up with my girlfriends at the alpaca farm, one of my girlfriends I used to live with when I was like 18, Nadine I've known since I was like 16, and Megan I've known since I was 19. So I was thinking of having like a sit down chit chat, like get to know the old younger Ashy and some funny stories that I'm sure would come out. And Sarah's also an amazing singer, so I thought I'd get her to sing you guys a song because she is like literally so talented. So let me know below if you'd like to see those, and let me know below any other ideas that you would like to see. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss when I actually do upload. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.